I'm going to share a quick video with you about this new diaper bag that I want from 31 Gifts that I want to share with you, and also a really quick and healthy snack that maybe you can make for your little one today. And it's really easy. So let's get started. So first, let's do the snack, and then I'll kind of talk about this little bag that I want to share with you and how I use it as a diaper bag. So the snack is like a peanut butter dip that I use for cut up fresh fruit and veggies, and then Zayla can use it to dip with. So first I start off with some natural peanut butter. You can use whatever peanut butter you like, but I like this one, so this is what I use. And then over here, next cast of characters here is plain, oh, there we go, some plain yogurt. I use plain just so I can control the amount of sugar. You know, some of those flavored yogurts have like 30 grams of sugar, which is like more than a soda. So this way I use plain, and I can add in the amount of sugar that I want Sayla to consume without driving me crazy. So next, well, this would be the last one, but I put in some cinnamon in this dip. And then I use molasses. You don't have to use this, but this is something that is like that is like a natural sweetener, and I really like it because it provides a lot of iron and potassium and magnesium. So it's really good, and it's also a natural sweetener, so it'll give a little bit of taste. But iron is really good, especially if you're breastfeeding, or if just you want your kid to have extra iron. I think they can always use it, right? And then this is agave. I use it as a sweetener. You can use whatever you want: honey, brown sugar, organic sugar, whatever you like to use. Regular sugar, and I just put a little bit, and you'll see. So first, quick tip is when I'm mixing with peanut butter or anything that's sticky, is I put a little bit of cooking spray on there, just so it should like slide off. It didn't really work today, but usually slides off a lot easier. So I'm not really into measuring today because it's Monday, but this recipe is actually adapted from welicious.com, which if you haven't checked it out, really need to. It's really cool. The mom on there gives awesome healthy recipes and stuff that Sayla and me even actually really want to eat. So let me just rinse this off. Peanut butter hands. You can also do this with like almond butter, or almond butter I think tends to be a little bit sweeter. You just kind of want to control the sugar, or just don't add in sugar or whatever if it's already sweet in peanut butter. So then I'm going to add in the yogurt. So I add in like a kind of like half and half. Like, so if I do 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, I'll usually do the same amount of yogurt, or a little bit less. And then I'll add the molasses next. So I don't do a lot because it can have like a weird taste if you do too much. But usually the other ingredients kind of mask it. I put a little bit too much the other day. Was I making something, and Matt was like, "Oh, I don't like this," so whatever. So then I add like a little bit of the agave, and I don't do too much because also the molasses has it's a natural sweetener too. I think there's like 10 grams of sugar per tablespoon. Then cinnamon. I add cinnamon. I don't think on the welicious.com they don't add cinnamon or molasses. Those are just what I like to add. I add cinnamon to everything that's I think is a dessert, because I just love cinnamon. I add it in all my cookies and all my sweet stuff because I just think it's the best. What do you think? Do you like cinnamon? So it's pretty easy, right? And it's really yummy. And it kind of looks like, to me, like a pumpkin or something, like pumpkin pie filling, but it doesn't taste like pumpkin. But that's an idea. You could do it with pumpkin, maybe. It's really good. And So then I'll just cut up some apple when she wakes up. I'll cut up some apple and some celery, and I'll give that as her afternoon snack. I don't want to cut up the apple too soon because then it'll get all brown, and I don't know. Toddlers are picky. They see brown stuff, and they don't want to eat it. So there's that, really ready and done. And so now I usually will pack this up, that little dip, in my diaper bag and go on like a little adventure at the park or whatever we're going to do for the day. And I found, so I have one right here that I already portioned out so that I can just throw it in, out. Do you hear that? I have a little bit of a Canadian accent. That's what happens when you move to another country. So the other day I was at the dollar store and I found this. Let me move this out of the way because we're done with the snack. Feel free to ask me, like, if you want this recipe, I can post it on the Facebook site. So the other day I was at the dollar store and I found these really cool BPA-free little Tupperwares, and they fit perfectly into this. So I'm going to use this as I'll cut up some celery sticks or whatever, and I'll pop it in there, and I'll have my dip, and Zayla will have her snack for when we go to the park. And then another thing, so let me explain this bag. What is this bag? This bag, and now I'm just going blank on what this bag is called. This bag is the organizing utility tote. Yes, that's what it is. Sorry. So, and you can use it for anything. I'm just demonstrating it as a diaper bag because it's amazing. This bag has, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 outside pockets. Do you see that? 7 outside pockets. Can you believe that? I mean, if you're like me and you're always digging through your diaper bag to find that little toy that your daughter or son needs, this is going to save you, right? Or to have your really nice, your hand sanitizer on the go because they touch everything and you want to just put that on them really quick and you don't have to dig through your bag before they run off. So I'm going to show you what I put in my diaper bag, and it kind of changes from depending on what I'm going to do, if I'm just going to go out to the park for a few hours or if I'm going to be gone all day long shopping or all day long at a family, friend, whatever house, right? So this is just kind of like my everyday. Usually I'm not going away for a long time. This is just what I do if I'm going like on a play date or whatever. So we'll start here. What I really like about 31, I don't have this one monogrammed, but my friend had her baby's name right here, and that's really cute because we have all kinds of really cute different options to how to personalize it. You can put an icon, you can put the name, you can put a phrase like baby's things or baby, Bridget or something. I don't know, that's just a random name. So let me go over what I put. So I showed you this little thing. I really like this. It fits perfectly in this little pocket, and I can put some nice snacks. I'm okay with those things, where they can put them, they're round. You can get those things where you can take the snacks out. I don't really like those things because Selah has a hard time getting those out. I don't know if that's anybody else's mom's experience, but that's mine. The next I put in here is I put in seaweed. I don't know if you've ever given this to your toddler or if you've ever eaten it. I get it usually at Costco, but I didn't have time to do a Costco run, so I got this just at like a little Asian market. But it's really good. It has usually no calories, no anything, but it's a nice. I forgot what it is that's good in here. I can't really remember, and I think this one's in Chinese. But it's a nice crunch. So instead of having like a potato chip or whatever, you can have these, and it just has like salt, oil, and seaweed. And I'll have to look up why seaweed's good, but I read somewhere that it's good, and it's way better than giving them, potato chips or whatever. So then we're still getting a lot of sun. I don't know if you guys, probably in California, you guys are always getting sun. So we're still getting sun. So I have Selah's hat here and some spray-on sunscreen, which I love. I mean, why did we ever put sunscreen on like this? It takes forever. So that's great. I got that. And then, like I showed you, I have my hand sanitizer in here, and I have these little. Oh, that's Sayla's her tea. Isn't that cool? And her little car. So just some little hand toys. And I try to keep these things that are like, that she doesn't normally get to, that she doesn't play with at home, so that when we're, you know, when I need her to be distracted and stuff, this is like something new and interesting that she actually wants to play with. So I try to do that. This is just a notepad and pen for me for shopping list or whatever. Then I will say one thing. I love this bag, but these pockets, I mean, this is a great, these pockets are really big. They're not like the standard pockets that you would get like on a normal diaper bag, which will fit like a bottle or a nice little sippy cup really nice. These are actually large. They're really big. So what I found was that with this kind of water bottle, it slipped out really easily. So what I did was I just put two, both my cup and Sayla's cup, which is perfect because then, hey, we got both of our waters in there, and I don't have to keep that in my purse or whatever. I can keep it right there. So then we have like grommets on here, which they actually have like a clear pocket that you can hook in, and I can show you that another day. So then it's a nice strap so you can carry this, right? And then I just keep a little toy, which Sayla's getting a little big for that, but she still kind of amuses her sometimes. So then there's a zip top utility tote. Is that what I called it? Because that's what it is, zip top utility tote. Okay, I keep Sayla's little, you know, baby, her little stuffed animal, and then if I'm going to go out for a long time, I'll keep her little first aid medicine kit or whatever, but usually on the go, I don't do that. And then, I don't know if you guys, this bag is just huge. Like, you can keep so much stuff in here. And you see how deep that is? It's massive. So, I used to, when Sayla was first born, I used to keep like a whole huge pack of diapers in my diaper bag. And then, you know, I wised up and I usually keep like one or two. And that just depends on what the kind of baby you have and that kind of stuff, and how long you are going to be gone for the day. So I have three in here, sorry. And then I really love these little changing pads. I don't know if you guys ever seen this. I got mine from Walmart, and this has a little section for those little bags for if you have a poopy diaper on the run and you want to not bomb your friend's trash can. That's nice. And so then this is just like a little portable changing mat and has a little handle. I love it. Okay, then I keep this little rubber mat, and I also have a rubber bib, which isn't in here, bad mommy. I have this rubber mat, which has the suction cups at the back, and this is nice for when you go out and you just want to, you know, not ruin the table at the restaurant, or, you know, you don't want all the germs, especially you don't want all the germs getting on your child's food, so you can just put everything right here on this mat. I love it. It's really helpful. They have all kinds of different versions of it. And then I just keep a change of clothes in here. And then I like to keep some pajamas, just in case if I'm going to go out for a long time or whatever. Oh, and then, of course, there's some white whiteys, which if I can't find them with a coupon, I usually get them at Costco, which is cool, or Target. And then it zips all up, and there's still room in here. And what I like is there's these spacers, so that you can like pretty much jam everything in here, expand. You can put a towel in here if you're going to the beach or whatever, and it will really stretch for you. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's the way I pack my everyday diaper bag, and that's my little peanut butter protein veggie and fruit dip. That's a really long name, so I don't know. Peanut butter dip. There you go. So I hope you guys are having a really great Monday, and I hope you guys give out this recipe a try if your kids aren't allergic to peanut butter. I don't know how else. Maybe you could try it with pumpkin or something like that. That would be cool. Let me know if you try it out and if you like it. I really miss you, ladies, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.